I'm getting sick again. Just a cold or something going on. I traveled to New York on business for a few days, came back, caught a cold, those airplane germs. But I want to share this video with you today because a medium and good friend, forever friend, Katrina Cooper came by my house and met with Debbie and I, and we did a Wonderbox session. She came in from Texas, and she went out to dinner with Debbie, and I stayed home because I wasn't feeling well. But then they came back here, so I was able to see her and talk to her. Now, if you don't know Katrina Cooper, she's a medium, and me, I've all my life I've never really believed in mediums because all the ones that I've met, well, not all, there's been a couple that I've seen do some unexplainable things. One of them's a friend of mine. But all my life, you know, in the medium field, I believe that there's a high rate of fraud. People out there to get money from others. You know, you drive down the road and some states, cities, you see psychic buildings, big psychic. Now, I wouldn't recommend going to a psychic or medium from a billboard sign or a neon sign in front of a house. Go pick one due to reputation. And Katrina Cooper has an amazing reputation. In fact, she made a believer out of me when I met her in Tombstone about a year ago. Debbie and I, she gave a reading. We didn't even ask for one. She just started talking about who was there and what they wanted to tell us and relay to us. And she made Debbie cry, and she made me cry. She told me things I didn't even remember. I called up my mom on the phone. I put a video up back then to show how spot on she was. So if you didn't see that, here's a little preview of that from a year ago.
Hello.
Hi, it's me, your son.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I just wanted to call and ask you something to validate, or ask you about grandma, but grandma's mom, so my great-grandmother.
Okay. Yeah.
I had a medium reading yesterday with a woman who seems to be the real deal, but she was saying some things about grandma's mom and dad's father that I would have no idea of knowing.
The thinness comes from your mom's side. So that's how I'm being shown. She's not the most thinnest on your mom's side, so that might help with the grandmother that I'm speaking on. And there's something about her nose. I think that she has more of a longer.
So she said that grandma's mom was slightly overweight and she was a little uncomfortable with it. But I always remember, like, you and grandma are skinny, so was her mom?
No, she was overweight. She was Italian. She ate a lot of pasta. I have a picture of her where you can see she was overweight.
Can you email me a picture?
I sure can.
All right, and then she also said about, she didn't know if it was grandma or the great-grandma. She said there was something weird with a toe or a foot or something.
And I think that she either doesn't have a baby toe or something's different with very tiny with the baby toe, and she's showing it on her left foot. I think that it stopped her from being able to wear heels, and now she can wear heels. And I think this is on your mom's side.
Well, your grandma, my mother, had polio when she was a kid, so her foot always bent in a little
Oh
bit.
my God.
It looked weird. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
So,
wow.
All right, one more question. This is, I couldn't remember it at first, but then I saw a visual and totally remembered it, and I started crying in the video, but she said that when I was little, like in Kentucky, she said that dad's dad, or something to do with dad's dad, was showing me these rocks that spark together when you hit them, and I remembered that.
I'm not saying an Indian head, you know, like a S-spear, but the same kind of rock that you would snap at to make
yes,
fire?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I remember playing with those rocks because now I am remembering. I loved those things. You know?
Yep.
And I was little, but I was like fascinated.
And you know, I think it's your grandfather. You'll think about it, but he's the one that showed it. So I think he's the one that showed you what to look for or how to use them. That's the memory why he brought it up. Because you said you don't have very many memories, and he's showing that with to be it. Don't cheer up.
No, I'm seeing it now.
It's okay. That's why I do what I do. I do got continue to do yours.
But I couldn't remember. Do you remember anything about that?
Yeah, actually, it wasn't his dad that showed you the rocks. It was your dad, and you were in the yard. We were down in Kentucky at your grandfather's house. And you and Junior were in the yard, and Wendy, your sister, and Dad was showing you how to knock two rocks together to make sparks to build a fire.
Oh my God!
And then you guys were like playing in the yard for a long time, trying to build a fire by knocking those rocks together.
See, that's amazing. So she would have had no idea. I didn't even remember that. So that's awesome. So after we did that, we did a session last year in Tombstone, and as we had the box running, she picked up on the name Ron, and then the name Ron started coming through the box. She also said they line up around the table to talk through the box when I start up a session. They've since validated that they line up around the box to talk when I do a session. It's in all the videos. Remember, there's 430 videos here, or more than that now. And all these videos document the last several years of my research, and you can see how it's improved and how it's getting clearer and more direct. So Katrina came over here, we talked, I was feeling under the weather, but I pulled out the Wonder Box and I said we have to at least run this for about 10 minutes or so, just to see what maybe she could pick up on. So it's an interesting session. We had many direct hits, many direct answers, and it was a fun time. I'm glad we got to see her. I'm sure we'll work with her again. We're talking about doing a location with Katrina. So enjoy the video. This is a 10-15 minute session with the Wonder Box with Katrina Cooper. And if you're curious about Katrina Cooper, you can find her on Facebook. Just search for Katrina Cooper. And if you want to see both videos I did with her last year, just go into YouTube and type Katrina Cooper Huff, and I'm sure those will come right up in the search results. So enjoy this session. I'm gonna go lay down and relax and snuggle up with a blanket, so hopefully I feel better tomorrow. Thank you. Who's here? I'm recording. Light. Here with Katrina Cooper. She's at my house. Got the Wonder Box running. Let's see if we can pick up a few spirits here. Who wants to talk? I'm there. Can you tell us the name? Who's here? What's your name? Do you have a name? So you can tell.
She's been coming in a lot.
That sounds nothing like radio.
No,
you can hear the difference when they come in.
Trust me, I'm always an advocate for you two. I was like, I met him. He's an awesome guy. I bet you, you're a sweet lady. Especially when they were trying to say that was all, you put your own stuff in there. I was like, no, I was there and I got the same thing on my own phone.
Exactly.
It isn't. What you're doing is you're making it easier for people to be able to understand and see. Shorten
and make it more enjoyable to watch.
That's right.
There she is again.
Yes.
Who is the female? We hear you. Hello?
Now you know what?
We must visit.
See, I'm going to let you know that I don't see their spirit here. Mm-hmm. So we're going to have to go interdimensional.
Are you here with us, or are you somewhere else? Where are you?
No. But having
I'm getting ready. Did you hear that? The
Yes.
woman, I'm getting ready.
what?
Check the light.
Look for it.
Look for it.
Clearly you're coming.
cups?
I'm not sure.
Did he say cleavage?
I'll have to check that. I heard the Evage, so I didn't hear the beginning.
We were just talking about that though. That happened in Arizona. Remember you asked who was here?
Oh,
and
it
it said
talked about boobs, yes.
And I know it's not you. And we know it
And
wasn't
Tombstone,
you.
yeah.
Yep, Tombstone.
I like that voice that's definitely something. Because that just sticks out. Where?
You're doing a great job.
This is Steve and Katrina. Debbie's here. And all this is doing is scanning internet radio. I need something.
I need that. I think is what it said.
Here, sing. Probably listen to me.
In Texas.
Texas, we hear you. Try to cut down on some of the chatter and trying to get a more direct connection. I'll try.
Yep.
You heard that, right?
I'm trying.
You heard that in
yes,
real time.
That's correct.
Okay.
I'm trying to give my energy.
Thank you. I'm going to focus as well. My arms are. We can feel you.
How old are you?
Get sounds through this all the time. Do you know how old you are? Is it 10? I heard 10.
Is that millenniums? Do you come from a star?
There's a little.
How far do you come? I know the lady.
Okay. Who's the lady?
She followed us from the restaurant. Remember I told you that there's a woman that came in that I think just passed? It's her. She followed us from the restaurant.
Can you come through again? The woman, the female? Where'd you go? I know you're here. We know you're here. Get this dialed in just right. Alright, you know what? I'm going to turn this off and try one more thing. Anything you want to say before I shut this one down? Guess not. Got silent. Okay, we're going to try Spiritus.
Hello?
We're here to speak with you.
We put you on another channel so you can come through.
I don't know what he changed with this, so I don't know if it's different.
I didn't see a description, but I
Yeah.
just saw the. That's a girl too, isn't it?
Yeah.
I hear her in the background.
Stop it.
It started? Maybe. Are you okay using this? Can you use this? You've used it before. Oh, that was a weird whisper.
It was a weird whisper.
So silent, like. And this is turned up.
Hello? Yeah, you're still here. Did you pass from not being able to breathe, like ammonia? Mine started from here and now it's going all the way to the back of my back. So I got a feeling, it kind of feels like you would have a tightness like a pneumonia.
Let's try one of the new features actually. Supposedly, you turn them all off and hit channel, it will randomly.
Oh yeah, because I haven't, apparently I haven't, I don't have that.
So this is, we're trying this for the first time. It's going to randomly go through all the channels.
And that's new.
Yeah, that's
That wasn't on what I have done. Did you have trouble
Help.
breathing?
Can you hear us okay?
I can hear you.
Try one more thing. Make it as clear as possible.
My eyes are Tell us your name.
You know I don't.
You definitely heard something. Can't
Yeah,
wait
when
to
I
hear
go
that.
through it, there'll be a lot in here. It's always like
When
that.
you go through is when I go.
We heard a few though earlier.
Oh yeah, we did.
Hello.
How far do you have to travel?
That's a good question. Do you travel far? It's a whistle.
Sure is.
Are there a lot of you? Are there a lot of you here trying to talk? And it's coming over the voice.
It sure is. Give me your name.
That was something, but I couldn't make it
Like they're
out.
underwater.
An old woman.
Well, that's the old woman is the one that died that I was talking about. I bet you are. I get a vision of a submarine. World War II.
Have you ever been in a submarine? That was weird. Have you ever been in a submarine?
Do you know we're here?
I see.
Yep. How many are here?
This is weird.
You know, that doesn't sound good when you say it's weird. Just isn't.
No.
Are you sure?
All right, guys.
You're mine.
You're mine. Did she say goodbye or you're mine?
I heard.
What'd you hear?
I thought I heard mine. You're mine.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for coming through.
Thank you.
Who's this? You sound different.
That sounds like the one that was airy when Tate getting his breath. He said, "Wow."
We can hear you.
Do you have a message that you would like to get out?
That's weird.
I'm hearing something back there. Yeah.
I'm gonna turn it up a little bit.
Do you see the doggy outside?
Huh.
What's your favorite drink? I know what it is. Tell me what it is.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say it.
You know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
I thought I heard him say it, but I wasn't.
It could be when I play it back, yeah.
That's why I didn't want to say it out loud.
All
I was
right,
afraid to
guys.
say it out loud.
I'm
I
gonna
think
shut
I
this
heard it
down.
twice.
You know I keep these short.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure and an honor. You're welcome to go back where you were. I could have swore I thought I heard whiskey when I had said it. I think I heard it twice, but that's why I didn't want to say it out loud.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to influence, but I think it said whiskey, and that would be the older guy that was airy, that couldn't breathe very well, that we were talking about. And the woman, I think she died of quite possibly pneumonia. I just had just started from here and just spread it on through. The moment I said it, we didn't hear from her anymore.
Right.
I find that just like animals, once you give them their voice or say something, it's like a relief.
Yeah.
Because it takes a lot of energy for them to break through.
One day we have to try this together at a location.
I would
see.
love to do that.
See what we can get in validations wise.
There is a conscience on the other side.
Right.
They're existing on the other side, and that, quite frankly, they can actually manipulate this world without any kind of problems.